Yo, what is poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. You know how we do. Before we get started, do your boy a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and do not forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when we going live or dropping this heat. You know what I'm saying? Hook your boy up. And you know we cannot do a video, not one, without first giving a shout out to our beautiful ladies of the CU Aunties. And if you see a CU Auntie in the building or in the comment section in the chat, make sure you do us a favor and do what you're supposed to do. Shout them out, say what's up, show some respect, show some love to the beautiful CU Aunties because they are always showing us love in the building, outside the building, tweeting, posting, commenting, retweeting, posting it by themselves on Facebook. They do whatever. So you gotta respect the CU aunties. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all know what we're here for. Y'all know what we're here to do. Our guy, Shadur Sanders, once again, headline news, had an interview yesterday with the local ESPN Cleveland radio channel. And he said a few things. And we got a local reporter, a local writer that really don't like what Shadur Sanders had to say. But we finna talk about it. Let's go. Now, we got a local reporter that didn't like too much about what Shadur Sanders had to say. Now, Shadur Sanders has been getting interviewed at his locker all week. We had an earlier interview from this week where he spoke about working out and being on the practice squad and how being on the practice squad is good. It's keeping them up to date. It's like having 6 games a week. It's keeping them focused.
So I have 6 games a week, so I'm happy rather than just having one game a week, on the weekends. So the scout team receivers, all of us, we all know like every day's game day, and we definitely approach everything in that fashion and everything because I truly believe the receivers we have on the scout team is really explosive and they're really great. They just need an opportunity. So. Yeah, I'm very thankful. I have those guys, out there with me whenever I'm out there competing.
And it
Yeah, he's super happy when he got those guys out there competing. But yesterday's interview, he said some things and people don't like it. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of videos about what Shadur Sanders said yesterday. And they're all going to be wrong. They're all going to be, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have spoke your mind. You shouldn't have said what you're capable of doing. You shouldn't be so confident. But words I don't want to hear is you should be humble. We don't want to hear that word. But if you didn't catch that interview yesterday, let's remind you.
So Pops just recently went on the New Heights podcast, and he said he gave you advice to stay ready, and said that your time is going to come, that he believes it's going to come shortly. So what was just your reaction to saying that?
Just some, I focus on each and every day and what I got to do, and just because where I am on a depth chart, don't let that dictate, my mindset each and every day because you don't know whatever will happen or what could happen. So it's really, just keeping the mindset of just staying locked in, staying into everything, and remaining focused on the main thing.
Do you feel like you're kind of close to getting to where you want to be in terms of, getting a chance to play this one?
I don't think playing or not playing, is in my hands. I don't think. I think based on the situation, it's if things happen, things pan out where I play, then I'll be out there and I'll be ready to play. I said I'm ready to play right now.
He had a great quote where he said, uh, you don't learn anything. I've never sat on the bench and said, I learned a lot today.
Yeah.
Do you agree with him on that? What are your thoughts when he said that?
Everybody perspective their perspective, so that's not nothing in my place to answer. That's nothing I can't answer, not answer, but I know for sure I'm not. I know if you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I know I'm capable of doing better than that.
So how do you feel like you've been progressing so far? And, the reps that you have gotten.
Yeah, overall, I feel like I'm doing great. I'm doing what I need to do each and every day. I remaining focused, remain in mind on the complete mission. Not really get comfortable. I'm not comfortable being scout team player. Honestly, that's my situation. So I'm gonna make the best of it. And enjoy my moments. But overall, this isn't my end goal. Like I'm just enjoying myself, learning, doing everything I have to do, and um, just ready for my opportunity.
How frustrating can that be when you look around the league and you know that you can play well, better than some of the other quarterbacks, having to kind of sit in this patient? How frustrating can that be? And how do you kind of
I mean, I know it's not the guys playing right now. If that was the situation, it's obvious. A lot of teams will be playing me, but that's not in God's plan right now. And some things happen for a reason, and I'm a true believer in that. And whatever His plan for me is, I believe in it. So I don't get stressed or get or feel bad, that I'm in the situation I'm in right now. But it kind of, I would say, just make me. It's just funny to me. That's it. Everything is just funny to me, and I just enjoy it.
Yeah. So if you missed all of that, and what a lot of people are taking from that entire interview is that one quote that if you look around the league and you take a look at the quarterbacks playing now, that I think I can play better than that. He didn't say look at Cleveland. He said look around the league. But a lot of people are going to take that as he was taking shots at his own team, like Joe Flacco, which we all know Joe Flacco was playing like crap. But that's what people are going to look at. But we got a hater, and one of Shedur's major haters stepped up to the mic and had something to say about it. Took a shot here and there. Tony Grossi, your turn.
By signing up at truefantravel.com, make sure you look for the ESPN Cleveland codes to get on board with us.
Yep, QR code right there below will take you there. All right, Tony. So Shadur Sanders spoke to the media, not to the media. He spoke to
our Justin Cooper.
Yes, our teammate Justin Cooper today in the locker room, I believe, before practice. Two quotes that I wanted to read for you and then get your reaction. The first one was just he was asked about Deion's comments about playing and get ready, and Shadur said, "I'm ready to play right now." So that's his current mindset. And then he said, Tony, this is the quote kind of making the rounds. "I know if you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I know I'm capable of doing better than that." When you hear that, what's your reaction?
But put something on film for us to believe. I mean, my lasting image of Shadur was that Rams game, which I didn't look anywhere near ready at that game. Sure, it was a preseason game, but that's when you should look ready if you've got a game. Listen, I first of all, I'll say this about Shadur. His confidence is part of his strength. Okay, so it's good to hear him speaking confidently. Okay, the other thing is he never met a camera he didn't like. And it just seems like being out of the limelight right now as QB3 on a Cleveland Browns team struggling to score points, he's really missing the viral moments. He'll get one now.
Yeah. We like when you take them shots, Tony Grossi. He never liked the camera he didn't like. Put something on tape. How you going to put it on tape? He got to get in the game to put it on film, buddy. But you keep taking them shots. You keep trying to hit below the belt. As we know, Tony Grossi is a staunch Dillon Gabriel supporter. Not so big of a supporter of Shadur Sanders. He said it from day one that Dillon Gabriel is better than Shadur Sanders, and Dillon Gabriel should be the quarterback too, not Shadur Sanders. But just like we reported on the other day, Mike Greeny from ESPN Get Up ask the question of everybody. Find me an NFL analyst, draft analyst that had Dylan Gabriel rated above Shadur Sanders. And the question is, the answer is there aren't any. There are no people that had Dylan Gabriel rated above Shadur Sanders. Nobody did. And I don't care where you had Shadur Sanders rated at, you didn't have Dylan Gabriel rated above him. And see, that's the conundrum that the Cleveland Browns are left in. We all know he's better than Dylan Gabriel. So why is Dylan Gabriel QB2? And what in the hell are you waiting on to get Joe Flacco out the game? But we're going to say that for another video. Let's let Tony Grossi continue.
Well, my question here, and look, Shedur's clearly confident. He believes in himself. But bringing up other quarterback play around the league, Tony, people are just going to draw that's probably going to be on First Take tomorrow. I'm just being honest. And people are going to draw the connection. Well, are you talking about Joe Flacco, who has struggled through 3 games? We've all acknowledged that. What's Flacco going to react if I don't know if he's going to see it. He doesn't have social media, really. You know.
Well, listen, I think Shedur's teammates knows what he's all about. I really do. I think they would chuckle about it. First of all, I love the fact that Shedeur is always available at his locker. Okay. Yeah. He is always there. And I don't begrudge anyone for anything they say. That we're in the quote business. He knows that is more than anyone. But you know, it gets him back on First Take and other shows, right? And that's what we'll probably say. I laugh about it because I don't take him too seriously anymore. After that Rams game, I need evidence that he could play.
What do you think Kevin's reaction would be? Because again, they're getting ready for the Lions. They're trying to prepare, but now the headlines about the Browns are going to be about this, you know?
Yeah. First of all, I don't think Kevin would connect it to any disparaging comment about Flacco. That he won't do that.
Yeah.
I would think that if he's asked about it tomorrow, he would say, "Well, I'm glad he wants to play. Every player should want to play." You know.
Yeah.
He'll spin it positively. I know somebody in the organization was not happy when they saw the YouTube that was at.
And yeah, I'm sure a lot of people weren't happy when they saw that video and they heard that quote. But the quotes are truthful. You can't expect him to be quiet about being how good he thinks he is. You can't expect him with a personality that big to do the politically correct thing. Everybody's not that way, and Shedeur is not built that way. He says what he says. He wasn't disrespectful. He didn't take no shots. He just said, "Hey, I think I'm better than half the quarterbacks out there right now. Some of the quarterbacks that are playing in the league right now. But right now, it ain't my time to shine." That's the part of the video that everybody's not going to talk about. When he said, "Hey, I'm a third-team quarterback. I'm taking my time. I'm doing my part, and me being a starter, that's not up to me. But I just sit back and do my job and wait on my opportunity. And when my opportunity shows up, I'm going to go out there and do my thing. But until then, I'm just going to sit back and do what he do. This is God's plan. This ain't my plan. And when God say move, that's when we going to move. That's what time they on. But anyway, the apple cart has been upset yet again. Shadur Sanders has made a statement, and now the world's going to run with it because they don't know what to do. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Leave your comments down in the comment section. Do not forget to do your boy a solid and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and turn your post notification bell on so we'll know when we go dropping these videos and dropping these bangers. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. I got to go do some running around, pick some things up, drop some things off. But we got some more videos dropping today. Y'all stay tuned. Turn that post notification bell on so you'll know when it's going down. You figure, deal me? I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all be easy. Peace out.